She's all that it takes to make my eyes blind. Rising expectations for me and my relations. Started off at the top, brain was always pacing. Bouncing to the bottom, my grades depreciating. Clown like I'm in Gotham, now I'm medicating.
What is up? We are back with another video from DST with Brett and JT. I will be your host today, JT Smellick. And today, there's actually just one real thing I wanted to touch on. My throat is actually killing me. And yet, here I am to make you a video that I feel like, or a podcast that I feel like has to be made. It discusses my thoughts on the Detroit Lions moving forward and where I feel like they went wrong with this season. It actually all stems from, I read an article yesterday, and I'm guessing most people have seen it by now, about the racist comments that people don't want Jim Caldwell here because he was or because they are racist and they want him gone. I think that is one of the most ignorant things I've read. I mean, of course, there's people that don't want him here because he is black, because there's always going to be racist people in this world, but everyone in this world, especially if you live in Detroit, the one thing that doesn't matter is race if you win games. You know, like, good players, like, look at all the GMs and like managers and coaches in Detroit right now that people want gone. I love Stan Van Gundy. People want him gone. I don't want Jeff Blashill staying here, and a lot of people agree with me that they want him gone too. And then Brad Ausmus, he's gone. Everyone wanted that. I wanted that for over 2 years. So, I mean, it's not like he's the only one in Detroit right now. It seems like all the high-ranking people in sports for our teams need to be gone. But the article basically just stated, you know, that Jim Caldwell has the best Lions winning percentage. Well, let me explain something to you here. It's not about the winning percentage. It actually has nothing to do with any of that. It's about, can my team win more games without you? When Jim Caldwell first arrived in Detroit, I was so excited. I mean, what Lions fan wasn't excited that this quarterback coach that worked with Peyton Manning has won a Super Bowl? Who wasn't excited that he was going to be arriving in Detroit? I didn't care about his race at all. You know, the only thing I really gave a damn about was, can he coach Stafford into winning us some games? And, you know, early on we definitely saw reasons to believe that he could do it, but it was kind of masked between the how good the defense was, because we originally had the Joe Lombardi boy as our offensive coordinator, and he was actually terrible. So you could say that Caldwell, it was kind of hard to tell what Stafford was going to become under Caldwell. But after Joe Lombardi was no longer here, Jim Bob Cooter took over, and that's when we really saw pieces of Stafford that I became really disappointed in. You saw the ultimate game manager who can become a gunslinger in a moment's notice. The problem is, the Lions never score enough. If you have the highest paid quarterback who is a master at throwing the ball deep, you shouldn't be wasting it on. You don't have the offense to run, 2-3 yard plays. You need more of a run game if you're going to do that. You need a balanced attack. So Stafford, that's not what Stafford's supposed to be. So one, Caldwell's very arrogant for doing that. And then I can understand why so many Lions fans are mad. You know, if you look back at the last few seasons, the onside kick against the Texans, not being prepared against like the Vikings and the Bengals, those are games that really matter here. And then, you didn't think Aaron Rodgers was going to throw a Hail Mary against you. They thought they were going to do some, quote, more of that passing back and forth type game. That actually really confused me, because they were going to do a Hail Mary. Come on, let's be honest here. But yeah, there's a lot of reasons on why people shouldn't want him. And I don't understand how people can sit there and say, well, he has the best Lions winning percentage out of any coach. Okay, Is that accepting mediocrity? If Let me give you a little bit of a hyperbole. Let's say you have a coach that goes 0-16 every single year, right? But then when you get a new coach and he goes 1-15 every year, do you keep him because he's giving you something no coach has ever given you before? No, you don't. You go out there and you find what can win me playoff games, what can take me further. Your team isn't going to, quarterback wise, you're not getting any better right now, all right? So you need to make a move that can give you a chance to get better. I don't see players progressing and developing on this team like I see with other teams like Pittsburgh, the Vikings, and Green Bay Packers, and of course like the Patriots. Those are teams we need a run game. And I'm very hypercritical of Stafford, but I'm actually starting to lay off it a little bit because I do see that the O-line's all right, but they have zero run game and zero good play calling. Bob Cooter and Jim Caldwell need to be gone, and Stafford needs to get a run game, and I'm really excited to see what Bob Quinn is going to do in this offseason to try and address these issues. But I'm a little worried that Martha Ford just has too much of a stranglehold on Bob Cooter, and we're going to be stuck with another year of Caldwell. That's why I knew they were going to lose that Cincinnati game, and I had to know they would lose because I need Jim Caldwell gone, and I need to know that he's going to be gone. That gave me reassurance that he can be gone, but I'm still worried that there's going to be some reason that he's going to be able to stick around, and it's going to just break my heart. But, a man can hope. So, that's about all I'm going to be able to do is hope that they know that he's not the right answer. But, Martha just seems to love the damn guy so damn much. There's a lot of things that we could point at on reasons why they can't win, but a coaching upgrade is not an easy upgrade, but you've seen teams just take their game to the next level. And I know it's dumb to use an example like the LA Rams, but they're a team that no one expected to be this good, and now all of a sudden look like they can go make a deep playoff run. Don't you guys want that as Lions fans, is to get something a little bit better? I've said all I've got to say today, guys. It's a small video, I know, but I just wanted to get this out there because, it's a very important time, and I haven't made a podcast in a while. If you've stuck around this long, I got to give credit to my man Kirk. The music you will be hearing in the opening bumper music and the outro, that is all Kirk's music. I'll put his SoundCloud in the link below. I'm just going to be featuring this on all my stuff. He actually makes some pretty good music, so, he offered to let me use it, and I am more than thankful. So, Kirk, thank you very much. And if you guys like this video / podcast, leave a like. Thank you very much, guys. This was DST with Brett and JT. Thank you for watching.
The same, I never ran the game, I never got the chance to see the fame, I never got to dance with Anne Hathaway, never saw a lance pointing my way. So why have I been freaking? Why have I been seeking answers like a deacon? The answer need a beacon to guide me down the path where success and I am meeting, about to feel my wrath. My sanity, I'm keeping.